everybody, Jess here. I'm going to do a reading for all of you water signs. Welcome to you all. We're going to go Scorpio, then Cancer, and then Pisces. All right, I'll put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing. We'll find out how you guys are doing this week, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All righty. Scorpio. Let's use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. All right, what do we have for you Scorpios out there? The Chariot on its side, I should say, Chariot. There we are. Okay. Oh boy. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Okay, this is kind of what I'm seeing. And on the bottom of the deck, just a moment ago, and I didn't pull it out because I wasn't sure we were going to need it. I wasn't sure what it was about. This may be relating to your work life. I'm not sure yet. But it feels like someone's trying to decide if they want to stay or if they want to go in a situation. This could be, again, related to work, or this can be related to a relationship. You'll have to decide how this is going to apply to you this week. It kind of feels like where you are, a lot is asked of you, and you may be doing well financially. You may have an energy of stability surrounding wherever you are in your workplace or in your home. But there seems to be a lot of conflict here, a lot of drama. You may feel like you always have to stand up for yourself, for your opinion. You're always having to explain why you're doing things the way you're doing things. It feels like also a lot is being asked of you in this environment, wherever you are, and you're trying to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go? And that seems to be a running theme here for a lot of everybody right now. For a lot of everybody. I have the Temperance card here, that Sagittarius energy. You may have been noticing recently that, or in the past for a while even, that wherever you are, this is starting to take its toll maybe on your health, maybe on your mental health. Some of you would like to get into a place, a space that you feel more comfortable in, something that you can relax a little bit more into. And obviously, if you have all of this kind of high drama surrounding this space, I can understand why you would feel that way. Temperance for me is about bringing dreams down into reality, for one thing, but it's also about routines, and it's about creating a life that you want for yourself. Your health habits, your your daily routines that stack up to create your life, right? Our choices become our habits, and our habits become a reflection of who we are, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote. I'll probably remember it next Wednesday. When I do, I'll let you know. But it feels like you're wanting to make a change for the better in your life, but there's a lot that you have sunk into this place, or a person even. Got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing somebody say, not really. This Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who has to admit to themselves that there's something very inauthentic to them here. Or something that doesn't seem like it's going to grow at all. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is like, I don't know, it's like a dead seed. It's kind of sad. It feels like maybe you have topped out at the top of the ladder of success in this place. Or if this is a relationship, you're just not seeing the growth that you need to see here. And so there's this feeling of wanting to move on, but because you've invested a lot of yourself into it, it's kind of got you, I think that's why you've waited to see. But it does seem like you're always kind of being faced with a lot of conflict or challenge. I have the Seven of Swords on top of the Seven of Wands too. Woo. All right, so the Seven of Swords typically is our card for someone who isn't telling the truth about something. And specific to this Artist Inner Vision Tarot deck, it feels like somebody here is always having to chase down the truth from someone. I just saw 505 on the counter, which is kind of an energy of conflict and chaos that brings about change, right? 555. The Seven of Swords here, it feels like you may be surrounded by people or one person specifically that doesn't have your best interest at heart. And I don't think they would say it to your face, but it feels like someone who's always kind of trying to take you down, and you feel like you have to always, like I said, stand up for yourself, explain yourself. That's not fun. It feels toxic. And you really want to walk away from this situation, but you may be under contract or you may be married to this person. Yeah, I have the Hierophant here, and I have the 10 of Cups, but I have this 8 of Cups, which is about walking away. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. You have a lot of major arcanas on here already. But this 10 of Cups is, it should be happy. It should be healthy. It should be everything it was ever meant to be. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here and the 10 of Cups, but something isn't working out the way it needs to work out. And I feel like you want to leave. I don't know if you're the person who's not telling the truth about that, or if you feel like you're always faced with dealing with someone who doesn't tell the truth to you or about you. All right, I'm going to get another deck. Let's see here. I have the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, but the 3 of Swords under that. For some of you, if this is related to a marriage, some of you may be involved in or have been placed into a third-party situation that is taking its toll on you. But that's kind of a side note, not for everybody. Let me get another deck. I'm going to grab this Vice Versa Tarot. I have the 5 of Swords, and I keep seeing this, so I'm going to pull it out. And I've got this Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It feels like you gave your all to this, but you want to go in a different direction. Clearly, we know that already. And I feel like you're afraid of maybe what other people are going to say. Maybe you feel like someone maybe, yeah, and in my hands here, I've got the Lovers and the 9 of Swords here also. Lovers is a card of choice, specific to a love relationship, but not always. And this 9 of Swords is someone who feels like they're in a mental prison. Those of you who are involved in a third-party situation, or who have inadvertently been involved in a third-party situation here, I think that this is the week that you make a decision as to whether or not you stay or go here. Someone hasn't been telling the truth, and it feels like it's an energy that's starting to take over for someone. This 9 of Swords is nightmares. It's sleepless nights. It's someone who's really wrestling with a lot of guilt, stress, shame, or just constant conflict, especially with the 7 of Wands. There's the Temperance card again. I feel like this card is asking you, what do you want? What do you really, really want here? I feel like you're in charge of designing your life. And I understand we don't always feel that way. And I understand that that's not always the case. Sometimes we're kind of stuck, but there are always choices that we can make. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's really quite unhappy with their circumstances, and they have been. If this is you involved in a third-party situation that you got yourself into, I feel like it was a cry for help. It was like I feel like I'm hearing somebody saying, like, I'm screaming on the inside. It was like a way of dealing with that. Oh, Scorpio. If this is related to your work, once again, this really brings up your health. It brings up your mental health. It brings up your home life. And I feel like you're really needing, it feels like you want to seek peace and balance. You don't want this constant upheaval and this roller coaster ride of emotions that's caused by, for one thing, a lot being asked of you continually with this Two of Pentacles. I mean, this is somebody who's got a lot of balls up in the air they got to juggle all the time. You may feel like you need 8 arms in order to accomplish what you need to accomplish in your workday, and then when you get home, there's more. But wait, there's more, right? It feels like you aren't getting any rest. It feels like kind of exhaustion. And this is someone who feels like if they don't make a change, nothing's going to change. And I get that. And you're right. I think this is the week that you make a decision about this. Now, some of you are going to choose to stay and some of you are going to choose to go. Let me see how this works out for you. And you're not talking to anybody about this. Those of you who have some kind of third-party situation over here, I think you feel really alone in this. And you don't feel like you can talk to anyone about it. And there's someone here who desperately wants to tell the truth about it. I keep seeing this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You get a little Sagittarius on here, by the way. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's someone who knows that they've been quite stifled where they are. I mean, clearly. Hermit over here says someone who feels on their own. Quite honestly, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do in times of distress for me personally. When I don't know what to do, prayer helps me. Deep meditation helps me. I don't know if that's your jam or not, but I see that you want to make a change and you want to make a change real quickly. There's the Ace of Wands. This has gotten to be too much for you. Yeah, you can't keep doing this, regardless of what's going on in your life this week. The scenario seems to be wanting to leave where you are because it's gotten to be too heavy of a burden to carry on your own any longer. If this is relating to your work life, it feels like you are constantly carrying all the workload while other people just stand in the back and watch you do it. So frustrating. And then you may have people who don't have your back about it. It's like anytime anything goes wrong, it's your fault. Now, if this is the case and you're one, and there's the Queen of Wands, a Queen of Cups right there too. If this is the case, Scorpio, and you're looking at leaving a workplace, there will be something right around the corner for you, because I have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright now. Now it was in the reverse over here before, and now we have something in the upright. It's a new contract coming towards you. It's a new offer, and it's going to be something that you can grow with, and it doesn't seem like it's going to take very long for it to get here to you. Let me see if I can get some kind of a timeline. Oh, snap. Hold on. I got the Page of Cups in the reverse, and I've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, I'm going to caution you. Here's the rub, I think. If this is about, and there's the World card, good. If this is about a workplace dynamic, I caution you to make sure you leave on good terms. Because there's the potential for, like, I feel like you would have an offer coming right around the corner, but there's some, if you don't leave on good terms, I feel like there's someone here who would do anything that they could to kind of destroy your reputation before you go somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, and I'm not someone who likes to be like a real sensational reader. I don't want you to believe that everybody's out there and not, or out to get you, you know. But sometimes people are people-y and they do things that aren't in our best interest. And you would know who these people are. I've got the High Priestess here, which is Pisces energy, but it feels like yours. I would just encourage you, if you are going to leave a situation, do it in the very best way possible with the most integrity that you can. Like, don't slam the door on your way out. If this is about a relationship, I understand there's an energy of exposure here that you're very concerned about. right here with the Judgment energy and this Five of Swords. But I have to be honest with you, regardless of where this applies to your life, Scorpio, I feel like you sense that this is the time to close up these cycles for yourself. Having this Temperance energy out here twice is really important because it tells me that you're ready for peace and you're ready for balance in your life. And a lot of it is very much dependent on you telling the truth and being honest with yourself about what you want your life to look like. If you are the person that's in this third-party situation over here, this is the week that you make a decision about what you want to do with it and how you want to deal with it. No matter what, I see you walking away from something here one way or the other. The Lovers is about a choice. You got a choice to make, whether it's between two people, whether it's between staying or going, something like that. Some of you, like I said, are going to choose to stay in a relationship that you're in and commit to it more fully. And if that's the case, and I mean, if we're talking about a romantic relationship here, I think you're going to be committing 110% of yourself to it and choosing to never go back to this third-party situation. But you have to address why it happened in the first place. For those of you that this is work related, we've already talked about that. Don't slam the door on the way out. Make sure that you get good letters of reference or recommendation, and know that there's a new opportunity coming towards you. But it's, yeah, and there's the Page of Cups in the upright. Very good. That's an offer that you may have to start out at a lower pay grade than what you're used to. Not necessarily, but the Page of Pentacles is usually someone who is starting from the beginning, but they have a lot of prosperity ahead for them. It's kind of like fast promotion, but you may have to start here and then quickly move up this ladder. This Page of Pentacles is usually something kind of entry level, but they're such a good student, and their reputation precedes them. Very good. So no matter what, you're going to be making good choices this week, Scorpio, but it does feel like you have to make a big one, all right? A big one. And like I said, you know, whenever I'm not sure what to do, I really do pray. I really, really do, because sometimes I don't know what else to do. And I ask for guidance from a higher power because, you know, sometimes I need it. Alrighty, that was your reading for the week, Scorpio. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I wish you the very, very best and happy Memorial Day to all of you who celebrate them. Alrighty, next up we have Cancer. All right, let me put this aside. Cancer, I'm going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. What do we have for Cancerians this week? Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. All right, Cancer, already I have kind of a situation. So this feels very much love related because I have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I've got the Six of Cups, soulmate energy. I've got the Ace of Cups, usually indicates a new love relationship coming towards you. I've got the Three of Swords, ouch, ouch, ouch. It's like heartache, grief, and pain, right? And I have this Two of Swords here that's all about making a decision and being at a crossroads. I think that I have someone here with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That's usually very codependent energy. And I don't know if that's you or if that's someone that is aligning with you or in your energy or someone that you have on your mind. I'm not sure. So you're going to have to decide which role you play here. But it feels like you have someone that's been quite attached to you for some time here, Cancer. And you may have ended things with them, but it's like they just won't quit. They want to start all over again with you. And they may be coming back towards you this week to say, please, can we have another go? Please, can you give me another chance? And I don't think that's what you want. I think you want something new. And I think that you're trying really, really hard to honor your own wishes, but it's almost like they're promising you the sun, the stars, and the moon, and that things are going to improve in every way that they weren't before. This is someone you had a lot of sexual attraction for. This would be someone, and yeah, there's the King of Cups there. This would be someone, again, who is all of a sudden starting to express all of these feelings that they never expressed before. We're still in a Mercury retrograde, guys. It's going to be another, I think we are until like the 10th of June. I don't know, check my math. But this isn't, Mercury retrogrades come around for a lot of different reasons. But one reason will be to bring people back into our lives so that we can look at that relationship again, decide if it's something we want to try again, or it's also an opportunity to tie up loose ends with people. Okay. So whoever you are, Cancer, I feel like you have someone who's quite attached to your energy. I do feel like you've ended things with this person at least once before, and it feels like they want to give it another try here. They're begging you for a new start, and you're at this crossroads. Should I or shouldn't I? You've already closed the cycle out once here with this World card. And I do feel like you were the one who did the ending. But I've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's 3 aces. This person seems to want to tell you that things are going to be different this time. Don't forget how great we are together. I'm sorry I wasn't better before. I've made all these changes. And I think it's really hard for you to say no to this person. I would be surprised if you haven't ended things multiple times with this person. You may work with this person too, or they're around a lot. I've got the Judgment there and the 3 of Pentacles. This person's going to tell you they've made all these changes. Oh, yes. It's almost like they've got a whole new face. All right. Let's get another deck. And yeah, we'll use this after tarot. This Judgment card that comes out here, I feel like you're almost exasperated by this person. I've got the Moon on the bottom of the deck when I split it. And there's the Page of Wands and the Page of Wands there too. That's got to be significant. This person may just send you a flirtatious message just to hopefully get the ball rolling here, but they know that they are on thin ice. They know they're on thin ice with you because you don't really seem to respond to their charm in the way that they wish that you did. But this is someone who says, please, if we could just talk this out, I know we would be the best partners for one another. Is now the right time for us to be together? Ooh, we've got the Empress there too. This person sees you. Oh my gosh, this person's going to be blowing up your phone. You may have been through some things with this person. You may have had some very significant life experiences with this person. That may be, and clearly this person has soulmate energy behind them because I've got the 6 of Cups here. It's one of our soulmate cards. It can indicate someone that you've known from a past life, someone that you were meant to have significant life experiences with, or someone that you've just known for a long, long time, you know? This person may say, remember when we did this, remember how this went. This person wants to blow up your phone. I'm not kidding. They're going to tell you every wonderful thing about you. Yeah, and I know you are great. I see that you're great. You've got the Empress on top of this minor arcana of the Empress here. Clearly, you are all that in a bag of chips. Promise. All right. And I've got the 2 of Pentacles that comes out on its side. Here's the deal. One of the things about this person, Cancer, and I know I don't need to tell you this, but every time this person comes into your life, stuff starts to get really off balance for you. Either they demand too much of your time and your energy, or just something about their presence just starts to make your life harder. I don't know what it is. Some people just do. I can see that they are going to be sending you a lot of messages. I've got the 4 of Wands here. This is divine counterpart energy. This person may want to marry you. They may tell you they want to marry you. There's the King of Pentacles again. There's the Nine of Pentacles again. Again, this person may be watching what you do for work. I don't know if you have an online presence or something. It feels like I get the impression that this person feels like responsible for your success in some way. It feels very, I don't know if it's condescending. I don't think it's so much condescending, but they feel like they have a lot of ownership over you. That doesn't feel good. I mean, honestly, I mean, I hate to be so negative about this person in your life, but I do feel like you've already ended this with this person. You've already closed out this cycle. You've already tried to move on. It's hard for you. It was hard for you then. It's hard for you to say no to this person. Yeah, and there's the Strength card literally on top of the Strength card. That's Leo energy. I do feel like you're trying to literally be strong and not get sucked back up into this. Hearing hoovered. Oh. Man, this person, they may just come in and they might just start taking over your life somehow. I do get a sense of control from this person. And I don't think they do it consciously. I really don't. But it is just kind of in their nature. I've got that King of Pentacles out here twice. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And no shade to our earth signs at all. But for some reason, this bull on here is striking me as someone who just kind of muscles their way in, you know. This person may be financially well off, or they may... I don't know, there may be some sense of ownership there for them. This person may make a lot of empty promises to you. Yeah, and there's the Three of Swords again. All right, I'm gonna stop. We got a lot of repeats out here. I feel like you've already healed your heart from this. I feel like y'all have already done the whole breakup thing. I feel like, see, the swords have already fallen out here. This is the After Tarot, super cool deck. But I feel like you've already moved on from this, you know? I feel like you've been independent from this person for a long time. But they don't believe it. They can't believe that you've moved on. How could you move on from me when I am so, so great? Zoinks. I do truly believe that this person has a lot of feelings for you, Cancer. I really, really do. But I'm just not sure that they provide good or stable energy in your life. I'm getting like a lot of ego from this person. And I do feel like they're going to be approaching you, and I think they're going to try to say all the right things, and they just might. I don't know. But there's something to that Strength card being out there twice, Cancer, where you feel like you have to keep this person at an arm's length because you understand when they come into your life, they just kind of steamroll you, you know? Oh, kiddo. Well... I feel like you know what's right. You've got the Moon card up here. I think you know what to do. I think you will move on from this. I really do feel like that's the direction you want to head in. I just think that them coming back towards you brings a lot of emotions back up to the surface. And it's kind of not fair. You already healed from that. Like I said, the swords already fell out. Enough is enough. But unless you block this person, you may have to. This person may be reaching out to you this week, all right? That was your reading for this week, Cancer. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys next week. Much love to you all. Let's see. Next up, we have Pisces. Pisces. Yeah, I'm going to use this Chicoli deck for you guys. Pisces, I got the King of Cups out there for you. And the Six of Wands, nicely done. So, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Might be you. Don't have to be masculine to be embodying those qualities, or feminine, doesn't matter, right? It's not about your gender when it comes to tarot. I have the Six of Wands here. That's someone who's very successful this week. It feels like you have a lot of support from others. And I got the King of Pentacles there too. Doing very well for yourself in work. Wow. Some of you may have been recently promoted. King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn masculine energy. It kind of feels like everything you do this week works out well for you. I'm so happy to hear this. This is looking good. I have this Knight of Pentacles here. I have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. Let me get a couple more about this. Okay, now this is a really specific storyline that I'm hearing, and this is only going to apply for a couple of you, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out here real quick. Some of you at work are going to be replacing a superior that was not doing well in their job. Some of you are going to be promoted, and it kind of comes out of nowhere for you, and it's because someone else has to take a leave of absence for whatever reason, and things come up. I understand that, but some of you will be taking over someone's position this week. Some of you, now that's a side note. That's not for all of you, obviously. I just saw 3111 on the counter, by the way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Some of you, okay, let me see. Okay, this is another thing that I'm kind of seeing here, Pisces. Some of you have been real hard on yourself about a specific situation that's happened in your life. With the Emperor in the reverse, somebody here feels like they've dropped the ball. With this Four of Wands, that's that divine counterpart energy, twin flame 1111 card. It can also be an energy of marriage and stability. With this Three of Pentacles, some of you may feel like you just haven't been at your best self lately. And some of you are trying to move on from some difficult situations in your life. Some of you have been, this is what I'm getting, is some of you have been really like kind of punishing yourselves for something that's happened, being real hard on yourself about something. I've got the Queen of Cups out here too. So regardless of whether you're a masculine or a feminine Pisces, doesn't matter in the slightest. Some of you are letting a situation go because you just don't feel like you can do it anymore, and you feel like you've failed at something. I hate that energy for you. I don't want you to feel that way. Nobody's perfect. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Cut yourself some slack. Some of you, okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna just gonna do this. I think I actually need a couple more out with this deck. Wow, okay. Okay, and there's your card. There's the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna keep that one too, and I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna set these aside over here, and I'm gonna get another deck because this is kind of deep, kind of quickly. Some of you are leaving behind are moving on from relationships that you were in for quite a while because you feel like it was no longer authentic to you in a way that you didn't feel like you were a good partner to someone any longer. You waited a long time to make this decision, and you took it very seriously. It was very hard for you to do it. My heart actually hurts right now. I'm so sorry if this is your story. For many of you, this would be someone that you shared a large part of your life with, but this has been messy, and it's requiring you, some of you, to physically relocate, move house, something like that. And it's very difficult. And some of you have been kind of hearing the whisperings that you needed to do this for yourself for a long time, but you waited a long time. And eventually the waiting started to eat away at you to the point that you weren't being good to this other person or something in the relationship. And finally you took a step back and realized that you felt like you were kind of losing it in this relationship. And you said, I think it's time for me to go. So, okay. Slide all that over there. Now, for those of you that's your storyline, and that's not going to be for every Pisces out there. So, and sometimes whenever we don't resonate with a reading, you're like, great, I'm so glad. Just turn the page. So, those of you that this has happened to, now you're in this really independent, single kind of energy with this Nine of Pentacles. That's the minor arcana of the Empress. This is someone who probably has their own home now, or they're looking at buying a new home or renting a new home or something like that. And I have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I'm going to tell you, despite how challenging, how difficult this situation was here, where you felt like you had just lost a big portion of your life, where you felt all of this pain, this emotional pain, but you had to make this decision. Like I said, somebody here was hearing whisperings for a long time that they had to get themselves out of this. Once you made the decision to do that, let me just tell you, you're about to be quite blessed. And I know that sounds crazy, how you're saying to you, because there's a lot of guilt and self-punishment that someone here is ladling upon themselves, or you were for a long time. And you may have been exiting a relationship with a partner that kind of held on to you, that felt like, you know, that made you feel like they weren't going to be able to live without you or something, like you were taking a piece of them or something, you know, and it was very difficult. So once you made this decision for yourself, though, and you decided to do what you felt was ultimately right, I have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is when things start to turn in the right direction for you. That's kind of amazing. I have the Page of Cups here, and I have the Two of Wands. I feel like I do need to get just like one or two more with this deck here, just real quick, Pisces. Yeah, I've got the Three of Swords here. That's that breakup energy. Yeah, this seems to be a common theme for our water signs this week. I'm sorry, guys. So once you did that, I feel like you were quite devastated by this. Even if it was your choice, I feel like you were quite devastated by this. Hold on. Yeah, and now I've got the Tower and the Strength card. So, and the Justice that comes out. Okay, so some of you, this is about a marriage and you had to file actual legal paperwork and you're still going through that process. If that's the case, if you've been doubting this decision, but it feels very authentic to you, don't doubt yourself, because I can see where you're headed and it looks really good. And quite honestly, I know you may not be ready to hear this. I wouldn't be if I were in your shoes, but it really does feel like there's a new love relationship right around the corner for you. And it would be with someone that you've met before already. And I feel like you're going to meet this person when you're out and about with friends. And there's some kind of happy occasion that you're celebrating. Yeah. And it looks real good from that point on. Okay, I got to stop here. I got to grab another deck. I know this is very long. Let's see here. What do we want to use? Yeah, I'm just going to use this traditional Rider-Waite deck here. There's the Justice card again. Some of you are still working through the legal matters here. That's fine. It is what it is. You're not telling anybody that this is going on in your life. A lot of you have been real quiet about this, and that's fine. A lot of you don't want anybody to know about this ending, especially if it involves a marriage. My goodness. You may be worried a little bit about finances, but it's going to work out okay. You're going to be okay. Okay. I have the Fool card here, which is a brand new beginning. There's the Knight of Cups again. I saw this Four of Swords. I think that right now, like at this very moment, you're and I saw the Four of Swords a minute ago, but I didn't take it out. I feel like right now in this very moment, you're really contemplating this ending, right? And what it means to you. But I don't think that's going to last that much longer. Yeah. I think in about, how long do we want to say? I'm going to say in the next month, you're going to, once you're kind of through this challenging time, I think that is, there's your card again, the Hanged Man twice. And once you've made this move, this relocation, I mean, for some of you, this shift, meeting this new person may not happen until Sagittarius season, or it may be a Sagittarius. For some of you, you're going to be meeting this person during Cancerian season, but it's definitely after you've moved on. And there is this Four of Wands energy. This is why I knew this was going to be a long spread. Because some of you have, there's kind of some divine counterpart energy on here. And I feel like this summer is going to be a big summer for divine counterpart unions. And if this pertains to you at all, and not everyone feels that they have a divine counterpart, which is fine. And I just saw 4044 on the counter. This is the Four of Wands here. For those of you who feel like you do, I feel like this is going to be a big summer for that. It feels like you run into this person and you know who they are at some kind of a gathering when you're out and about with friends. I think that your life is about to take a turn in a way that you never expected, especially not right now, because some of you are still kind of recovering from whatever this ending was here, kind of reeling from it. And I mean, I don't even think you've told most of your friends or community or family that this has been happening in your life. Maybe your very closest friends, but that would be about it. Oh, Pisces. I think you'll be finding a new partnership much faster than you think. And when you do, it's gonna kind of knock your socks off. I'm not kidding. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't in the cards. Not every reading is a love reading. Not every reading is a divine counterpart reading, but whenever it is, I'm gonna say it. All right. Anything else you want to say about this? And I've got the Sun. What is that? Leo energy. Yeah, that's August energy. Cancerian energy. What's that, like July, August? Yep. This Sun is about healing. It's about happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. Look it up on the Google. All right. Like I said, your life is about to change in a way you never expected, Pisces, and it's gonna look so, so good. All righty. I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't wait to see how this shapes up. If this is your reading, do let me know. I'd love to know how this works out for you. I wish you all the very, very best. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're so inclined. I will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Mwah.